Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here we're back with Fake Detective Court. Now we're in this crime scene where, gosh dang, our beloved Maplethorpe has now been dead, just reduced to ashes. Well, I mean, his body's still there, but, you know, we're gonna talk to Renwick Smith. And I didn't comment this last time, but has any of you ever heard of someone who has the name Renwick? Because if you do, you have a better life than me, because that's a cool-ass name. The second I see a cool name, I'm just gonna point it out. But, it's just amazing. Give me the deets. Could you tell me what happened here last night, Detective? You'd like to know more about the crime, yes? Why am I here? That would be a good start. Yes, it would. You're familiar with Vex Wilbur, right? The guy who murdered 3 people? No. Oh, we can now safely change that statistic to 4. Nice. Officer Dox was murdered before Developer's interrogation brought about any useful results. So we just have the evidence to go on for now. My deduction results in this autopsy report. No comment. And this is sum it up in a way you can understand. Yeah, your deduction and examination of the body as well, perhaps? Where's your small little note that says, I did this, smiley face? Maplethorpe's autopsy report. You can go ahead and take a look at the crime scene now. So you can draw the same conclusion I did. After all, I think you'll find the evidence pretty conclusive. Open and shut. Let me just look at that again. Evidence. You still don't have the Magatama. Maplethorpe was killed at approximately 1:30 a.m. He was strangled with some sort of wire. 37, April 10th, 1:30 a.m. approximate. Cause death strangled with a length of wire. I got one question, like, wait, so, like, hold on, looking at the, I'll talk to him about again, but just looking at the setup here, so they got 2 different cells, okay, so, I'm more curious why in the middle, why in the middle of the night, Maplethorpe decides to get up and just goes, oh, hey, how's it going over there, just get close to the bars and just, oh, wow, what a nice wire you have there, and just, yeah, what is this? Actually, why did you just lean by the bars in the middle of the night? I mean, you can lean anywhere in your prison, but still, it's probably just weird to me. And probably nothing else. And if I say it's weird, then it's weird, no matter what anyone says. Can you tell me more about the Dox incident? It happened about half an hour after Maplethorpe was killed. Robert Snow and Perry Dox, another officer on duty tonight, hint hint, wink wink, discovered the body. Seeing as Wilbur was in the next cell, their first thought was that he did it. What a shocker. So it was led to one of the interview rooms for interrogation. And that's all about I know right now. The crime scene's cordoned off and guarded until tomorrow's trial is over. Once a clear has been found for this murder, investigation into the Dox murder will begin. Is your curiosity satisfied now? No. I guess it is. Thanks, Detective. Good, now leave me. Leave me. I got nothing to do, and a lot of nothing at that. Dang, I'm sorry for intruding on your busyness time. I can't believe that. Guess we just look around here a bit more. Maplethorpe's bed. It looks a lot nicer than Vulper's. The sheets and pillow are slightly disturbed. Maplethorpe must have slept in it recently. Well, aren't you sharp? If you were paying attention, you'd have known that the crime happened at 1:30 a.m. Stop being condescending, you. Maplethorpe was obviously asleep before he was awoken, possibly with Vulper. Exactly 1:30 a.m. Brox. I'm surprised that that's your choice of question right now. Anyway, yes, Maplethorpe was asleep at some point last night. You said that this... Okay, yeah, that bed is way nicer than his. I wonder why. So this is where Vulper rests his head. Looks surprisingly clean and tidy for a killer's bed. Dang. All serial killers must live in the blood and guts of their own rooms, in their own houses, in their own prison cells. I don't know why, but it really strikes me as odd. Okay. Oh, I think I already know what these are. There's some objects pinned to the far wall of Wilbur's cell. They look like playing cards. They're all the same card, too. The King of Hearts. Looks like he's still obsessed with that nickname card. Dangerously obsessed. These are probably the equivalent of a pinup poster for him. He has a thing for cards. An innumerable amount of playing cards are in a pile in the corner of the cell. Oh, he probably just like, how many, hold on a second, there's like 5, 10, there's 12 cards up on the wall, so he bought, or like got 12 stacks of playing cards and still like, no, not this card, not this card. There, this is a ticket, stamp, and just throws it on the corner. What is he even gonna do with the rest of them? Just start a burning fire with them. Just, if you get a single match, just burn this whole prison to the ground. Well, it's all concrete, but concrete must have a boiling point, right? So if he gets enough cards, and he gets a match, and he gets enough cards, and he gets enough cards, he can boil the walls and get his way out. The officer should take a look at that. I don't think these are just one packs. They look like several decks worth of cards. Stop stealing my thunder. Weber wouldn't have needed that many decks of cards, would he? Like I said before, he wants to start a fire. I mean, why else would you want to get, like, you know, cards of cardboard? To eat them? Ha! Actually, maybe. Well, I imagine it would get pretty boring being trapped in here 24/7. Well, who is he going to play with? He's going to play solitaire all by himself? I keep hearing about solitaire, but I have no idea how to play it. What sort of card game would require so many decks of cards? The good kind, Nick. Some sort of hardcore solitaire, perhaps? I doubt it. Maybe those cards pinned to the wall over there have something to do with it? No. Maybe, I don't really care. Leave it to me, detective. I'm assuming this is a window? Those bars look pretty sturdy. Okay, yeah. It also kind of looked like it could have been like a light fixture. These bars look pretty sturdy. Well, duh. They'd have to be, wouldn't they? Yeah. Of course, it was just an observation. Well, your observation was wrong, you idiot. As in, boy, do those bars look pretty sturdy. I don't know why I bother. There's probably still some evidence lying around that you haven't observed yet, Mr. Einstein. If you could observe that, it would help your case quite a lot, I think. You're Bono Einstein. There's no mirror. A pedestal sink unit stuck into the outer wall. It looks really clean. Immaculate, in fact. Does that mean Volper never used it? Or he keeps it clean like he keeps his bed? There's like this in the wall. There's something right around one of the bars. It looks like a piece of wire. Oh, that's a murder weapon. That was a murder weapon, you know. Stop stealing my thunder. This wire was used to kill Maplethorpe? Yeah, it's the opposite traits of blood and it proves. Obviously that's red paint. He's trying to do redecorations here. I mean, he's got like so many cars, so obviously he's redecorating. Looks like one end of the wire is rusted too. Not exactly a case-breaking discovery though, is it? Well, you don't know. Rust can lead to lust, and well, I mean, we already know that lust, there's already been lust in this prison cell with the cards in the wall, so yeah. So in my mind right now is what the murder weapon was just left here between the bars. That's actually a good point. Maybe you know who can shed some light on this little gem. Okay, he is not Voldemort. Use his gosh dang name. He's the only one who could have left it like this, after all. Good point. I should ask Volper for as much info as possible. The question is, will he be cooperative? Yes and no, probably. What if the wire actually card record? Guess to the other side now. Body tape, yeah. Let's look at the outline of Maplethorpe's body. Looks like he slumped against the bars and he died. You know, sometimes I'm just wondering how, like, since the body tape is usually like, they try to replicate how the victim was, you know, like. From the looks of it, the body tape is like indicating, like, you know, his legs are bent upwards like when he's slumping over, and the body tape is doing that. How did they get the body tape to do that? Like, did they have suspension wires or some, I don't know, like stands or something? I don't know. Did Smith, was the victim's body found like this? Okay, that's a stupid question. Yeah, I agree. Thanks for your insight. Did you even hear what I said? Of course I did. You asked me if the police found the victim's body in this position. Nice selective hearing you have there. When Snow and Docs came across the scene, they saw Maplethorpe slumped against the bars, with Vulpur sound asleep in his cell. They examined the victim's body, and they found a deep red mark around his neck. The mark left by a garrote wire. A garrote wire? Here, take a look at this. Okay. This is... the victim himself, yes. He took this photo of the body before he moved it. As you can clearly see, the mark on his neck indicates being strangled with wire. Well, this picture, this nice little picture was on the cover for, you know, this case, so, yeah. This thing looks that way. How on earth did Vulpur get hold of a garrote wire? Maybe someone snuggled a garrote wire into the playing cards, with, like, at least to the point of him, who would want to help Vulpur out? Huh. So, if Vulpur is the criminal here, we'll probably have to answer that question. Doesn't look like there's anything else, unless we can't look at the sink. Oh, this window? No. It's a big window. Yeah, it's also the same, but So I think we're either done here or we should present some stuff to Renwick. Wick of Candle. Why are you showing me the autopsy report? Well, I mean, it's your grand deduction. You should know more about it. You should give me more deets. What did the all-luring detective see that others haven't? Please tell me this. I just want to ask you for more info about... Well, read it then. I'm not your spoon feeder. Dang, you don't want to feed your own ego? You're the absolute worst type of narcissist. I hate to break it to you, detective, but it's in your job description. It's a point, though. All the info I need would be in the report. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even say anything. Huh? I just want to know what you thought of this. Yeah, it's very interesting. But you're not even... He's drawing he's drawing rubber ducks in his notepad. Okay, Nick, don't interrupt him. Not interesting enough for you, huh? We need to find a rubber duck and present it to him, okay? Just to be sure. What was this photo of the body taken, detective? It was taken just before we moved the body. Ah, you want more? Well, I can't elaborate until I test it tomorrow. Of course. Prosecutor's orders and stuff. Oh boy. Do we have to present any profiles to you just to be sure? Oh, can we learn more about him? Nope, okay. Just to be sure. But I think we're done here. Yeah. Let's go see if we can talk to our best buddy Vulpur. April 10th, Central Prison, Solitary Cell 12. Well, here we are. Solitary Cell 12. Looks even more depressing than the regular cell. There's barely anything in here. A visitor? Oh, a visitor who visits me? Who could it possibly be? Righty boy. One unpleasant surprise. You look you have seen better days. I wonder why. What's happened to Vulpur? Prison life happened. Also, that the arrow on his shoulder, I can't tell if like, it's a second tie or he literally just implanted some weird like devil's tail on the back of his head as a ponytail. That's actually pretty sick. I want to see someone do that in real life. I really want to see it now. Hey, Jupiter Righty boy, you gonna stand there gawping or you become for tea? Well, I mean, do you have sugar? Jupiter? Tea? Yeah, JT. That's right. You never drank your poison tea when you came to visit my manor. I mean, poison-free tea. Yeah, obviously. Can you give me some very tasty-looking poison then? Tempting, but I couldn't talk to you about last night's murders. Murder is a bitter, sour word. Not sweet and salty at all. Isn't tea supposed to be sour and bitter? Except for the abnormal people like me look like cold-footed murder doers. I thought murder deers was like... Deers are the most natural predators in the outside wild. And what a world of prejudice is allowed to become such a thing. Me prefer the term permanently erased from existence. I think, or maybe not. Maybe try permanently retired. I mean, I know a certain red-haired person who said that, and it was some nice poetry and words for that. I wish me would make his mind up once in a while. I'm sick of my indecisiveness. Where am I? Yes. Perfect. He's completely lost his marbles. I mean, do you see a marble bag anywhere? We can help pick him up. I knew this would be easier said than done. So, shall we get down to business, gentlemen? Gentlemen? There's only me here. Well, guess what? You have a split personality, Nick. Nick, deal with it. Oh, use your imagination. Yeah, see? It's no wonder people like this guy. Volper, I need to ask you some questions regarding the murder of Cedric Maplethorpe. Cedric? Ah, how is old Cedric these days? Still dead? Yeah, he's having a fun old time sleeping in a very cold and cramped room in a morgue somewhere. Yes, he's still dead. That's classic Cedric. At the date of business he was killed. He's kind of stubborn like that. Say goodbye to his old pal Vex before he got bitten by the dust. Of course he's dead. You're mad that suggests otherwise. Huh? But what do you think, Crump? Is Righty Boy a moron for thinking he can raise the dead? Indeed, my boy. Mr. Wright is a fool. What the? He's turned into a Titus Crump. It's Scarbow's eye. It looks like... Look, Volper, I need some answers from your last night's murder. Oh, he had 2 scars. Huh. Dang, must have gone to a prison fight. Are you gonna talk to me or not? Well, why did you say so? If it's truth you wanted, the truth you'll get. Can it be in a poison-free glass? Time for a celebration! Truth to everybody! Confetti pop. Wait, scratch that. Truth from no one. That can be celebration if you don't like truth, true? Well, truer than true, or truer than that. True that, bro. Well, stop playing around. Well, I mean, how else do you see me having fun? Did you kill Cedric Maplethorpe or not? Let's see if good old Mr. Crump saw anything. He was there when it happened. Like me, you see. Now it's gone. Gone with the fairies, I imagine. A murder, you say? Oh, I saw the whole thing! Oh boy. I heard the creator, like, just saw how much, like, so many people, like, just unexpectedly loved Titus Crump and just brought him back for this. In a manner of speaking. Oh, that's great. Murder! Oh god, this spiel. Oh, a murder the most ungodly proportions, my boy. 2 bemused individuals meant to the star of destiny. I should have known this would be likely, like trying to get blood from a stone. I mean, you gotta get a bloodsucker. And then, a fallen body! Well, yeah, the body did slump. Well, what do you think, my boy? Am I completely 100% truthful in telling the crime in any way beneficial to your case? It could use some more dramatics. How about you leave Planet Crump and come back down to Earth and cooperate? Well, I mean, do you have a rocket ship to give him? Planet Crump? Away! What did you say? What? I thought I just heard you ask how I'm doing in prison. I'll tell you. It's fantastic! Thanks for asking. See, he is in prison, his life is hard. It's every soon-to-be executed murderer's dream come true. Doesn't even need anyone else in the room for a conversation. Well, I mean, yeah. I know there's some astronauts that need to be good at, you know, keeping themselves company when they're completely alone, so it's a good skill to have. You said soon-to-be executed murderer? Are you owning up to the murder of Maplethorpe? Own up to it? Own up to it! You might as well ask me to describe the color, sound, smell of the sky. I mean, the sky does smell very skyy. Of course, being in here for so long, I've forgotten what the sky smells like by now. Ugh, my head hurts just listening to this dribble. After the stuff you've seen over these years, why is this make you question life? This isn't working. He won't say a thing. You could have presented some of the evidence from the crime scene. Might be able to at least evoke a reaction. Or what could be more evoking reactionly than no, not that. This. What do you have to say about this, Volper? So doesn't look well in this photo, does he? Is he ill? Ill? He's dead! You know, I was thinking he was dead at first, but he's probably just slept wrong and just, you know, cracked his neck. Dead? Cedric's been killed? Oh, well, he's a mistake to make. He always looked dead anyway. You're not wrong about that. Looks like that didn't work. Maybe something else would get a reaction. Anything to say about this, perhaps? Oh boy. I'm sorry, my boy. I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. I am Titus Crumb, and I know nothing about this dafty doodad you present. Pretending to be Crumb doesn't change what you know. What are you talking about? That's genuinely all he knows. Fine then, what do you have to say about this evidence? Something boring, won't bother you with it. Red. The hell with you then, I'm clearly wasting my time talking to you. Well, it's a fun time. Now my work is done. A pleasure to be an inconvenience to you as always, Miss Righty Boy. Oh, listen, that my dynamic, my friends. Pure inconvenience. This creep still isn't going to talk. And frankly, I give up trying already. Oh, Mr. Wright. Please don't throw another card at me. What? Huh? I didn't say anything. You're going crazy, man. You're hearing things. You're going senile, man. The future is now, old man. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was me. Gives no regards. Tell him execution's not so bad once you get used to it. Freak. Come visit again, gentlemen. Oh, God. Might be worth reporting back to Detective Snow and Smith. I'll probably want to know what there's still been no success in getting Volper to talk. And now it's dead quiet. Dead silence. Oh, I didn't want to go back to here. We'll talk to you later, my sir. I guess represent his profile. Let's look at that long, luscious hair. It's great. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even say anything. Oh? Okay, so we had to tell you about what happened to Volper and you won't take it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess we have to go to Snow first. Oh boy. I spoke to Volper earlier. Oh yeah, Remember told me you were on their way over to solitary confinement. So, did he say anything? Wait. He's keeping you up to date on every single thing I do. Checking out the crime scene 1 minute, and I'm talking to a crazy serial killer another time. I was like, well, I mean, you're not doing anything in prison, so I'm meh. Oh, he said plenty. Too bad it was all gibberish. I had a feeling you want to cooperate. Did he say anything? Did he even try to deny it? Not directly. I couldn't get a straight answer out of him. He even seen a cat that he's the prime suspect. Huh. Oh yeah, we don't have a ragaton on him, on us, so would it even work on Vex, like, even if he was, like the culprit for this crime or not? Like, after the way he's saying it? Because I know, like, in, like, the Grossberg case, like, the only time that, like, Locksberg, like, you know, Cyclops come up is, like, when, someone says a direct lie, then it shows up. Like, for him, it was when he lied about the blood in the secret room being his blood, but that was a nosebleed. That was a lie, and you know, Cyclops to bring up. Or just as a matter of what someone's hiding, but I haven't seen much of that. He's only making it worse for himself, and he knows it. Why would he want to do this? Doesn't make any sense. It's like he wants to be executed or something. You better tell Renwick. Maybe he could try to get some people to squeeze some info out of Volper for tomorrow's trial. Huh. Will Snow be testifying at tomorrow's trial? The amount of times you're saying tomorrow's trial are just astounding me. I better ask him before I go and speak to Detective Smith before tomorrow's trial. Don't worry, I'll talk to Renwick Smith before the start of the trial tomorrow. Okay, can we now talk to you? Oh no. What would be a good way to, like, show this off? Please don't tell me this is like a small glitch. Do we have anything in hand for that? Nope. We can't present its profile. Me? There's not much to tell. I've been a detective for about 5 years now. The first time it happened at the courthouse. Well, let's move on. These two cases are my first high-profile cases in ever. These are high-profile cases? Sure, if Mystic's prosecutor slash mass murderer Vox Volper is involved after all. I get you some media attention, am I right? Oh, is that a prerequisite? No. Well, that's kind of interesting here. But how the heckity who dad do we talk to you about him? Okay, so I've been going all around just making sure like I got everything, and apparently I think there's an error in the script for this game, which to be honest right now I have no idea how to rectify because I'm not a programmer. About apparently we are supposed to have the Magatama like from the beginning. I think we just don't have the start of the case, and we're supposed to get it like after we talked to Renwick for the first time when he's like giving us a lowdown of like go to the dentist center and all that. There's supposed to be a small line where we pick it up. I don't even remember if we even had that line, but in every other like walkthrough I've seen, like there's the Magatama is always there, and plus you just present like Vex Developer's profile and that's that. So, oh boy, this is an error in the scripting, right? I'm gonna try to figure out how to get that back on track and then get into like the trial because I'm pretty sure this is like the end of this first day at the very least, or we're getting closer to it anyway. We haven't really met anyone else of interest besides the Vex developers, so this is either like an open shut case. And since I don't even know if it's really a glitch, like like the Magatama is like we don't have it right now, so we gotta do something else. This is either like a glitch of like maybe this is like a last earlier draft of the story with the Magatama, or it's literally just an error in scripting and everything's just going wonky. Oh, either way, it's just gonna be great, huh? So I'm gonna figure out how to fix this before the next episode. So we'll just leave it off here. So for fun time watch as I am playing this. See you next time. The time may be, and I all hope you have a fantastic day.